G'day. So Skipper Stanley here. I am doing a promo for my first book, okay? Very first book I've ever done. Done nothing like this before, but it's going to be a firecracker and everyone's going to love it. So firstly, big hello to all my audience, okay? All the men, all the women, young and old, single or married, kids or no kids, mums, dads, brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, friends, family member, everybody out there, hello. Thanks for your support. The book's going to be called The Untold Truth Regarding Blood Pressure. Okay, remember that name. The Untold Truth Regarding Blood Pressure. Okay, it's going to be the Skipper Junior Foundation's health series, okay? Some of the things that are going to come out in the book are going to blow you out the water, the criminal techniques and tactics that the criminals have been using, okay? But it's going to be tell-all, no bars hold, all names named, all the regular stuff, the good juicy goss. Okay, so this is a promo plug for the first online book. You got to get it. Exclusive tell-all story on the BP, on the criminal part of the blood pressure, the fraud part of the blood pressure, how they get money on it through the MBS scheme, how they actually do the fraudulent blood pressure, okay? These are crimes against humanity. It's actually not only fraud, it's treason, it's manslaughter, okay? Mass murderers, there's a lot of names for it, but every person that did it will get caught out. Coming soon to all major retailers, okay? So we're going to be hitting up all the major retailers, including Amazon. Okay, so blood pressure. Let me tell you a bit about it. Blood pressure over the years has changed, okay? So the big pharmaceutical companies got together and they lobbied different governments, state and federal, in different countries to change the blood pressure. So it used to be like 180, 190, and then it was 170, and there was one like 60, then 150, and 140. Like, these guys are, honestly, they're the biggest joke. Having high blood pressure can be a good thing, okay? Having low blood pressure can be a bad thing. But when people are scamming you, telling you that your blood pressure is high when it's not high, or they've given you drugs that put your blood pressure up and then tell you got high blood pressure, fraud, okay, murder, scammers, manslaughter, okay. Now the minute that the needle hits the skin, it's assault, okay, serious assault on a minor when it's a child. Okay, so a bit of juicy goss for the book, got to tell you. Listen to this. What these below par humans are doing is they're getting the lovely men, women and children of Queensland, especially the pregnant women, and instead of the arm being parallel with the heart, palm facing the sky, patient sitting down with their arm supported, not holding their own arm up, if you do it 3 times and divide it by 3, you're going to get a pretty accurate reading. Now, what these bottom feeders have been doing, they intentionally get especially the pregnant women, and they put them in a recliner chair or a recliner lounge, and they recline them back and put their arm down, and then they do the blood pressure. At the Toowoomba Hospital, they're also putting the air conditioning down low. When you put the air conditioning down really, really low and cold, and makes you have high blood pressure. Another one that they do is they can keep you sitting there in a chair for an hour or 2 before they see you. They'll have high blood pressure because you're going to be sitting there all cramped up, not moving. A lot of techniques they do. They also try to bully you, harass you, get you worked up, talk to you while they're doing a blood pressure test. That's not allowed. They also manipulate the machines themselves. The machines are easily manipulatable. That's why I've personally declared it the domestic terrorist offence. It's a crime against Queensland, Domestic Public Safety Act 1986, to use a manual blood pressure machine as a medical practitioner, just because of the trust that's got lost by the criminals out there that have been doing it, especially the ones at the Toowoomba Hospital and My Midwives. We'll get to that a bit later. All in the book. Got to get the book. Everything's going to get told. It's really good. So my story. Okay, I'm going to tell you quickly. I witnessed it firsthand at the Toowoomba Hospital. Recorded it because they're criminals, and My Midwives recorded it because they're criminals. And they're using these below the line techniques, bottom feeding techniques, to get a high blood pressure reading. So when they get the high blood pressure reading, it's excuse for them to do other medical procedures and stuff that they're illegitimately claiming through the MBS scheme. That's the $800 billion that the federal government puts up every year. Hello, federal government. Me, Skipper again. Okay. Hope all is good down Canberra way. All is good up here in Toowoomba. Okay, we're getting the job done down here. So, the fix. State and federal level, it's got to be fixed. Okay, so here it is. Skipper Junior's law could fix it in a heartbeat. This is the first time you are gonna hear Skipper Junior law publicly, and everybody's gonna love it. Got to get the book, it'll explain it. Skipper Junior law, basically any person in a position of trust, okay, who chooses to break the law, okay, once they get caught out, they have to stop work immediately, can't come back till it's gone through its court processes, hopefully quickly. If found guilty, all personal assets and super can be up for victims of crime and their families. Okay, gotta love it. Okay, gotta love it, because it's going to prevent the bottom feeders from trying these techniques, and it's going to help people think twice before they try these techniques on the lovely men, women and children of Queensland. So that's the first time it's been public. You're going to hear a lot more about it, just like Jack's law, just like other laws that have been passed to help protect the lovely people. It's going to go through. A couple more things. Other topics we're going to be talking about. The next book after the first book is going to be about, it's going to be called Toxicity, Poisoning and Pregnancy. Stay away from poisons, toxins and chemicals. Okay, so another scam that's getting pulled here in Queensland, Australia-wide, all the states, is pre-eclampsia and eclampsia. We all know that pre-eclampsia and eclampsia is toxicity, poisoning and pregnancy. So if you don't poison the pregnant people, goodbye pre-eclampsia and eclampsia. Okay, it's a great book to get because it all starts with this company called Bayer. Hello Bayer, we've spoken a lot about your criminal activity. Now they have a deal with the state and federal governments that this Bayer company, it's the same company that made all of the gas that poisoned hundreds of thousands of Jews, and it's the same company that made the poison Roundup that's killed hundreds of thousands of people. Now, lots of families don't like this company, but now, a little while ago, they started making pregnancy drugs out of petroleum and putting arsenic in it and, with a whole bunch of other chemicals, okay? So, you know, I did contact our lovely regulators of Australia, you know, state and federal regulators, and they're like, oh, bro, we don't regulate these things because it's only a supplement. We only regulate all of the chemicals and poisons and toxins, you know, from the drug manufacturers. You know, this is just a supplement, so we don't regulate it. There's no regulation. So in my eyes, it's not good enough. You're going to hear it first from me that I am the new regulator for pregnancy supplements, okay, in Queensland. That's right. Okay, move over all you bottom feeders that have government agencies that have been receiving money off the big pharma. Okay, all your TGAs and all your different regulators of rubbish. Okay, the Skipper Junior Foundation will be regulating pregnancy supplements. Okay, if you don't like it, let's have a public debate. Shake hands at the end, tea or coffee, be friends at the end, let the public decide, because it's not a decision that a corrupt or criminal organisation or governmental department can make because you're not qualified. That's it, that's how it is. So if you don't like it, we'll have a debate, but that's it. Officially stated it, declared it. It's here to stay. So on a fun note to end this off, okay, it's going to be fun. It's going to be tell all. All books are going to tell all stories, all tricks, tactics, names, places, how they do it, why they do it, where they do it, the money that they're getting for doing it, how they invoice the money, how the money gets paid to them. I have all the evidence, okay? I've personally interviewed a lot of people, okay, from the bottom of the barrel, you know, people that just, you know, work at the hospital doing different things, to, you know, the people that are CEOs and directors. And there's a lot more crime and corruption going on than you think, okay? There's a lot of evil corporations, people that I've personally declared domestic terrorists in the state of Queensland. People like the World Health Organization that were interfering in our health. People like the WEF that were interfering in our health. And hello, WEF, and hello, World Health Organization. It's me, Skipper. Okay, we've been in contact, we've chatted. Okay, you are domestic terrorists in the state of Queensland, which means you're not allowed on our soil. Very soon the other states are going to kick you out too. So hello, but yeah, you're not Queensland residents, you're not Australian residents, so you don't have an ABN, you don't have a business here. Pack your stuff, rack off. That's it. Leave it at that. So get the first book, get the second book, get all the books. Okay, if you can't afford a book, just like the information and share it. I want to share as much information as I can in a shorter period of time as possible. Might do a little bit of political stuff too, and I could go through how the politicians are being paid by back pays and cutbacks and little things from the big pharma and that to get this stuff in. It's all going to come out. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have lots of fun. Definitely going to name some names. The people are going to enjoy it, and then they're going to get a chance to defend themselves publicly. Okay, that's how it should be. Love and peace to all. Skipper Junior Foundation is here to stay. It's here to help. Okay, it's going to be a fun experience. My first time doing this, so we can all do it together and have some fun. Like, subscribe, send those stars on Facebook, and all of the other social media stations. We've officially kicked off the Skipper Junior Foundation for the one and only reason it takes funding to get this off the ground. That's why we're putting a whole bunch of books out there. So they're eventually going to be in a hard copy as well, but they'll be at all major retailers to start up with online. Sort of book you can listen to when you're driving your car, going to bed at night. Tell all your mates, like it and support it. This is just a promo for the first two books. So yeah, get it into you. Have a great day. Love you all. Take care.